Nick, we find ourselves still incarcerated. I see you've not got the uniform yet, Nick, but I have been issued a stand issue uniform here, fully kitted out. They know that maybe they don't think they're going to be here that long.
In Norwegian prison, Isaac, you don't wear orange jumpsuits. You wear regular suits, Isaac. So I don't know which kind of, freaking regular Western prison you've come from. Mr. Orange is the new black. You moron. But I'm here in my three-piece.
Is it so in Norway every day is casual Friday in Norway prisons? You just wear what you want whenever you want?
Not casual Friday, Isaac. It's formal Friday, Isaac. That's what this formal Friday. Yeah. You ain't casual. I mean, you don't see me in my joggers and a t-shirt. You see me in my three-piece. Correct, complete
in
with
your
cufflinks, Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bow tie as well. Sometimes
man.
I'm feeling saucy. Am I wearing a bow tie? No, I'm wearing a regular tie.
It feels like a bit of a waste, Nick. I'm not gonna lie, simply due to the fact that so you get up in the morning, you put on your entire suit. You put on your pants, you put on your shirt, then your jacket over the shirt, the tie, the whole attire, your cape, everything, and then the first thing you do in the morning is feed and pet your cat, and so your suit's just gonna get covered in cat hair, Nick, and it's gonna be just it's gonna look so bad for the rest of the day. Like it seems like it's not going to work, It's
part of the experience, Isaac. Just because they said it's formal Friday, not freaking neat Friday. So if I've got cat hair everywhere, sticking out of every single piece of fabric in my suit, it's fine, man. It's fine. It's fine.
Maybe it's one of the ways that the Norwegian guards can kind of confirm that you've partaken in the early morning cat ritual, right? Like they can just look at you and see that you've got the cat hair, and they know that you've done your civic duty as an inmate.
The suit enhances the visual, proof that I have indeed petted the cat that has been assigned to me, Isaac.
Yes,
and
I was thinking about this honestly.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this, about the whole cat thing. And whilst I think it's, not a bad idea to have inmates take care of the stray cat population, I feel like you're also putting quite a large, burden on the taxpayer to care for potentially millions of cats as well as the humans as well.
Isaac, how dare cats pay taxes too? That's where it's going. You discriminator. How dare you?
Oh, man.
Where's that cat tax going? It needs to go somewhere. It needs to go back into their own society. What are you saying?
So how does this work? Like after the cats have been, petted in the morning, do they then go out? Do they then gather the cats up?
Huge ass bill, being like, this service ain't free. How are they need to pay for their service? We know they're stray and they've just been picked off the street, but this is Western society, Isaac. They're getting taxed, mate. They're not getting off scot-free.
We could put them to good use, though, right? Like, we could, round them up after feeding time in the morning, after they've done their time with the inmates. We could take them out and, like, use them as a gang of, like, rat killers, right? Just team up with an extermination team and, instead of using, like, gas or whatever they normally use to kill rodents, just get, like, an army of maybe 1,000 cats, shove them into a building and just leave them for 3 hours. Come back and you've got no rats anymore. It's perfect.
It's like their community service, Isaac. It's their equivalent of community service. Like, maybe the cats are actually in prison for a reason too. Maybe they've, committed, cat murder or something, or maybe like hit a dog in the face or something, right? Like, maybe they're also incarcerated. It's just because they are, more vulnerable than humans to an extent. The humans have to look after them,
right?
Yeah.
And due to an old law, Nick, that's not been updated, cats have to serve their sentence in human years and not cat years.
Exactly.
So when they get a life sentence, they get 25 human years, not 25 cat years, Nick. And the injustice is just palpable, Nick, because that's too many years for a cat.
Essentially, every cat sentence is just a life sentence because it's just too long in any case.
It's way too long, man. Way too long. So, Nick, between episodes, I got a bunch of... I took all of the cobblestone that was in our basic drawer, which doesn't hold much right now. I think it holds 2048. And so I took it all out, I compressed it all up, and I hammered like half of it down into gravel. Now, this is an extremely tedious process because there's no vein miner. And so when you put this all down, you have to then go and manually break each and every block, which is not particularly fast. I'm not going to lie. It's actually quite slow, but it does get the job done. And so now we've got a fair bit of gravel. We've got a little bit of sand that I've just managed to get right now. And I'm currently getting a little bit of dust. And I think we're just going to have to sift this to try and get some resources to make some of these other items for the remaining quests.
Yeah, it's a bit tedious, isn't it? I am still surprised that vein miner has not been included, Isaac.
I mean, we're prisoners, Nick. We don't get we don't get anything.
That's true. Man. That's true. We don't get any
Hold on as well, real quick. Hold on. I want to call out somebody in the Twitch chat. They said, "Not on grass" in all caps. Have you seen the size of this room? My friend, have you seen the size of the enclosure that we are currently in? Half of the room is grass. I can't not put something down on the grass.
It's all right. It's fine. We're watering it. It's all right. It's all right.
It'll spread back. Yeah, it's part of our service. We'll get it'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine. Why do I have so many chests? Are these quest rewards?
I think they're all quest rewards, yeah.
Right,
I think that's the idea. Okay, so I saw you complete the trashy quest, which I thought was very appropriate, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, man. I've completed the drawers one too, Isaac. Here you go. You want some drawers?
Oh, nice. Oh, you made drawers, all the other drawers. Oh, I see. You made the basic drawer and the... Oh, man. I mean, I'd love some drawers, man.
Yeah, you want some drawers? Here you go. Where do you want them, Isaac?
For now, I just stick them in the chest. I mean, we don't really... Oh, I mean, okay. Yeah, okay.
There you go. Some more,
That's
Isaac.
Fine, I guess. Why not?
Store what you want in there. So you know what, Isaac? I'm going to put some wood in there. Here we go. Because I'm not going to lie, I've always been looking for planks, and I have to search in various places. I'm putting some oak in there too.
We probably should make sure that we always have trees down so that they can, so we have a constant stream of wood coming in.
Yeah.
Right now, our wood situation is a little dire, Nick. It's a little dire. I'm not going to lie.
It's not great, is it?
Yeah. How good would you say you are at drawing, Nick, on a scale of 1 to Van Gogh?
I'd give myself a solid Banksy, Isaac, out of Van Gogh.
Really?
Yeah.
If I'm a
human draw, mate.
If I give you a blank sheet of A3 paper and I said to you, "Hey man, draw me a frog," how good of a frog do you reckon you could produce on demand?
I could give you a Freddo level, Isaac, which for me is good enough.
Right,
Isaac.
Right. Okay. And then what about if I asked you to draw a multitude of mammals, right? Like for example, if I said, "Draw me a cat, draw me a dog, draw me a pig, and draw me a cow," how different would these mammals look from one another? Would I be able to distinguish?
They look like they're from the same group of of animals. You might call the cat an ostrich. That mistake or that miscommunication might be made, Isaac. I can't promise that what I draw will actually correspond to what you've asked me to draw.
Right.
But what I call my drawing skills rank along the lines of good enough, M8, good enough, mate. And that's where that's where I'd say
honestly,
my drawing's at, Isaac.
Honestly, Nick, that's better than I can say it. I was talking about this with the chat the other day on the stream, and for me, if I was to draw those 4 mammals, they would all look the same. They would all be a circle with another circle head with 4 stick legs.
I just draw the ears differently. I'd do a cat would be an oval with 2 pointy ears and loads of whiskers, like a mustache.
Yeah.
The dog would have long floppy ears and it would have a big beak, and then I'd write the word woof next to it just to make sure. What were the other ones? What were the other ones?
We had a cow and a pig. A cow and a pig.
The cow would have huge udders, just to emphasize the fact that it's a cow.
Right.
And then I'd say, isn't deceased, just has big udders. That would be my annotation.
Right.
And then a pig would have just the biggest... It would just be all pig nose. And then, maybe I might just draw Peppa Pig just so that it's easier, Isaac. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm not great at art, Isaac. I'm not going to lie.
See, I'm also not good at art to begin with. But one of the things that I was talking about that annoys me to an extent, Nick, is just how bad I am at kind of visualizing items. Like like a frog, for example, is the example I gave before. I know what a frog looks like, but if you ask me to draw a frog, I would not even know where to begin drawing a frog. Like I cannot in my head visualize what a frog looks like enough to like transfer that to paper. Like my brain knows what a frog looks like, but I could not even start to convert that to like my hands. My hands don't listen to my brain's inner eye.
I'm tend to be quite good at visualization.
Right.
And I would be able to draw you a frog. However, the proportions would be completely wrong just because I'm not good at actually drawing. It is interesting. That's more than
I can say, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's I mean, you know what, Isaac? You know, people have their own talents, right? Some people.
Yep.
You know, you're just drawing frogs isn't one of yours, Isaac. Bet if someone asked you to draw a GTX 1080, you'd have a freaking carbon copy of it. You know?
It'd just be a box that said GTX 1080 on it.
That's fine. That's what they look like. All right?
Oh, man. But I don't know, Nick. It annoys me that I can't draw frogs, man. I feel like, that's something that I should be able to do, and I can't.
I mean,
but that's
just, you know what, Isaac? Just try and do your best and then call it abstract. That's what everyone does anyway. That's basically what it is.
All right, okay. What are you working on right now, bud?
I'm making a chest to storage crate upgrade, Isaac, because that's what the overlords want me to do, Isaac.
Okay.
I'm working through the what's it called? What? I don't even have a scrolling bar. I don't know what quest line I'm working on, Isaac. Oh, getting it together. I'm working on getting it together, Isaac.
Okay. Aren't we all, man? Aren't we all?
Oh, I know. I saw it and I saw the deeper meaning in it, and I was like, right, well, this applies, so I'm going to do that one.
This is the one
for me.
See, you say you're working on the draw upgrades?
Yeah, it's done, Isaac. I made it.
Oh, that's a ballsy quest to go for, man. Quest to go for.
It's ballsy, Isaac, and I've ballsed it right. Well, I've not ballsed it up. Oh,
that can be your street art name, Nick. Ballsy.
Ballsy. Yeah, like Banksy's arch rival. Yeah, exactly. And instead of what Banksy does, where Banksy's like super secretive and no one knows what he really looks like and it's only speculation, I'm gonna be like, what's up, guys? I'm Ballsy. I'm gonna have like a big old what's it called? A megaphone. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the things that amplifies sound.
Yeah, big megaphone. What's up, guys? Ballsy up in here. And then I'm gonna spray paint the side of a shop to the owner's extreme disapproval. And be like, yeah, another drawing from Ballsy. And then, I hope that I actually attract the same amount of attention by doing the complete opposite of what Banksy does and just be extremely obnoxious and hateful.
It sounds like a plan, man, honestly. And to be fair, the crazy thing is, Nick, that I think that would succeed. I think you would become famous
I
doing
agree.
that.
So it was really weird. There's this YouTuber, and it's this I don't know if he's American or not because I can't tell because I swear his accent keeps changing. But he's come to Birmingham, the city that I live in, Birmingham town centre, and it's just down one of the quite busy streets in the high street is just shouting things and asking people things, doing one of those vlogs that you see people doing where they're in a high street and they go and ask random people questions and they're just being really loud and stuff. And that's what I'm going to be, but in the artist form, Isaac.
Right. Have you ever been asked a question randomly by a stranger on the street?
Yeah. Quite a lot, Isaac. It's always sparing
have you ever been asked the question that's... Yeah, I was going to say, have you ever been asked the question that's not, can I have your money?
No. Or if it wasn't, can I have your money, but it would have led to, can I have your money? As in, it would be, hi, sir, nice to see you today. You know what? I really want to talk to you. Oh, no, not again.
Yeah.
And I'm usually, if I'm with someone, they'll be, pulling me away, and I feel really bad, because I'm like, no, it's all right. I would have bought your wristbands, maybe. And they're they'll always put me Nick, you idiot. Just move, stop, just ignore it. I'm like, hello, because I'm too nice, Isaac. I'm always like, hello, how are you? And I always, get involved with that conversation and stuff, even though I don't want to. I'm just too nice, Isaac. Like today.
I'm the same way, man. Yeah. I always do it as well. I always walk up and say hi.
Yeah, exactly. I was walking along a street earlier, just a couple of hours ago, and I was going to go to a cash point. right, to get out some cash. And right in front of the cash point was someone who was asking for change. And they were like, oh, have you got any change? And the standard excuse that I use, which is mostly true, and I'm assuming is the same with most people, at least in England, is, sorry, I don't actually have any change. However, the point of my trip was to get cash out. So I literally just had to walk past this cash machine to a further cash machine up on this street, just because I felt so bad for getting cash out in front of someone who's just asked me for cash. The problem is that if I get a £10 note out, I've got my cash, but I can't give them the £10 note because then I need to get another one out. So I mean, I continued up the high street and then got my £10 that out of a cash machine, and then unfortunately the shop that I went to go in to spend this money was in front of where this person was, right? So I was like, oh, Christ, okay. So I went in and I was like going to buy, because it was this place is like a minimum card spend, and I was only going to buy some I forgot what it was. It was like a bottle of lemonade or something. And I got it, and I was like, right, I need to be at this cash point kind of out of view of this person who was asking for money. So I was like going to be really subtle. I was like, yeah, you go. It was like a deal. I was like, okay, gave the shopkeeper the lemonades, like slipped the £10 note, like through, like kind of slid it across the counter. And then, he kind of gave me my change, whatever. And then I very subtly just dropped the change just everywhere, like all over the floor. And then immediately after, completely unnecessarily, made eye contact with the person outside who had literally 5 minutes before asked me for spare change. And it just all went horribly wrong. I then picked up the cash and then put it in my wallet, put the wallet in my pocket, left the shop, and then the same person, like really sassily, just recognized me again and just went, spare any change? And I was like, I just continued walking really fast. I was like, oh no. It just went so wrong. Oh. It just went so wrong, Isaac. It was awful.
Well, it sounds it, man. It sounds it.
See, this is the thing, right?
Oh yeah.
People
Here we go.
who ask for change need to, I guess, use any change they get to invest in a card machine. Because, right, if someone came up to me with a freaking, iZettle with the, 50p or £1 or £2 in the reader ready to go contactless, Isaac, I can't use the fact that I've got no change as an excuse. I'm going to have to get my card out and bang it on.
I think I would be even more suspicious about putting my card into a reader that somebody's whipped out on the high street. I don't think I would put my card in there.
That's what we're about, man.
If I'm being honest.
Oh.
Don't worry, we take card, pulls out a sketchy looking machine that's like taped up and it's got like
circuit boards exposed. It has like £1 written on it, but then there's some black tape after the one. You can't see all the other digits on there. Oh, it's just £1. See, that's when I'd be like, oh. So that's when I'd be like, oh, sorry, I've got no card. Do you take check? And then they whack the checkbook out. They're like, oh, it's funny you should ask, right? And then I got nothing. Man. It's got like absolutely nothing.
It's got like the word Visa scraped into it, with like etched in with like a nail or something.
Yeah, it's like VIZA with a smiley face after it. That's it, man. See, this is the thing. Then you're cornered in. You can't. You just have to be brutal at that point. Just be like,
you can't say no to that, man.
Exactly. You can't say no. All my savings has to go out.
Oh man. Do you have the bucket by any chance, Nick? There's quite a few things that I need that I think you have.
There you go. I've got a bucket.
Yeah, could you dump all of your stuff that you're using into a chest, please?
Yeah, you go,
monsieur.
Yeah, I've got like tanks and stuff, man. Why do I even own this?
Oh, we do it this way. Okay. Here we go. I was just going to say how to get water, but we have to do it with the crucible. I see. Okay. We have leaves. Yeah, we got loads of leaves. Okay, so I think the only way we can get water right now is through this crucible, which is not particularly fast, honestly.
Okay. No. Oh, have you added all these drawers, Isaac? These extra ones?
You get them as a quest reward for completing that quest you did.
Yes, I've got some more of these little for us, right. Isaac.
I just put down the ones that I had, Nick.
Yeah, I'll put iron in. Okay, I see. I'll put clay in one too. Right. See, I want us to be if we want something, Isaac, I want us to just be able to visually see that it's in a drawer for now and just pull it out instead of asking each other, trawling through, these things. I'm going to put redstone as well because it makes life easier. I'm just trying to make everything a little bit better, Isaac.
Sure, if you say so.
Thanks, man.
All right, so I'm looking at how we could possibly get out of here, right? We do still want to, I think, at some point. Look at that medium. Oh, we got storage crate upgrades there. Boom, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Now this crate's bigger. It's got 2 pages. You get this little arrow on the bottom right.
Oh, my.
There's double the spice.
This is look nice at that. I know. This is some advanced stuff, man. Jeez.
Yeah, man. And you should get one of those as well. You can upgrade the other one. That's essentially 4 crates in one, man. There we go. That's madness. Actual madness. It's
like it advancing from, yellow belt to green belt, even though that's, I'm not pretty sure, not the advancement, Isaac. And then eventually, when it's got, 1 million pages, it'll be black belt, Isaac, like karate chest.
So I'm trying to get as lava right now, Nick. I noticed you're standing AFK right now.
Hi, I'm looking through quests, Isaac. I looked at this coal generator one, and it wants a netherrack. So I thought, screw that. I'm making a quartz grindstone.
Netherrack's not too bad, man.
Oh, okay. I don't think we have any quartz though.
No, we don't. I think we have to sift for it. I think we need more bone meal, man. Because I think what we need to do, I'm currently working on getting us more oak crucibles so we can make water faster. But I think we could do with them a few more regular crucibles so we can make lava faster as well. Because lava is used to make the netherrack, lava is used to make obsidian, lava is used to make quite a bit of stuff, and you need the water for it and whatnot. So if we can get more crucibles, that would be grand. The crucibles are just bone meal and clay. However, we are somewhat light on yield bone meal right now.
I've got a little bit, Isaac. I've got 8 for you, so I think I can whip up maybe another crucible.
Okay,
I can help you with this. Here we go.
Yeah, you do that, man. You do that.
I'll do that, man. Here we go. Crucible. That's not how you spell it. Crucible. Unfired. Is it unfired? Oh, yeah, I see your.
That is the one.
See your game.
So it's not fired up, man. It's just regular levels of fired.
It's not received its P45 yet, but it's about to. Here we go.
Yeah, it's on its way.
On its way.
I guess we could make an actual hopper. That would maybe work. I'm thinking of ways we can automate the production of lava. Oh no, yeah, the game gave us the keys to the kingdom, right? We've got they gave us fluid ducts and stuff, didn't they? And servos and all that jazz. Here we go.
Here you go. Here's some servos for you, you wild child. Jeez.
That's me, the wild child. Do you have any iron on you by any chance, or even iron ore pieces?
I've put it in. I put the iron I had in here, Isaac, in this storage crate. There's 8 in there.
Okay, I see.
But no iron.
Oh, beautiful.
I noticed though. We've been given a lot of tiny coal, which has been really useful for fuel, so we don't have to waste our wood because that's in scarcity. So that's nice.
Yes. We're not going to talk about me putting a couple of logs into that furnace a few minutes ago. Which can pretend that didn't happen.
Me neither. Me neither. So we'll just pretend that didn't happen. All right.
Okay, so we can actually just fill this hopper up with cobblestone. Like so. That I hope we'll continue to fill this up if needed. Yeah, that's maybe. Actually, don't know if that works like that. I'm hoping this will. You have hoppers? Gosh dang it. He's right. We do have hoppers. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
We've been given a lot of stuff, man.
We have. Does this does work? Yeah, this does work. The number's gone up there. Okay, that's fine. Nick, this is fine. Look at this. We can just go boom, pull out of here into one of the freaking tanks we've been given, and suddenly we've got, a place to store all of our lava. This is actually
for you.
So much easier.
Probably not that you need it now because you've got another. Okay.
No, we should. I think we should set up a line of crucibles. It's gonna make our lives a little faster, right?
Yeah. Shall I put a servo on there, Isaac? Yeah.
I'm gonna move it, Nick.
Okay.
I'm gonna move it.
I'm ready to bang.
So I can put this crucible right next to it. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Could you get? I've got the servos, Nick. Don't you worry about it, man.
I've had enough, Isaac. I've had enough.
Okay, what have you had enough of?
I'm gonna sift things. I need things, Isaac, and I mean,
if you've got nothing to do, you can either turn. You can press the cobble, so grab all the cobble, craft it into compressed cobble, and then just hammer that down with a compressed hammer, and then hammer the gravel down, and then hammer the sand down, hammer the dust down. Keep a bit of gravel and sand every time, but,
Yeah, I'm looking at these quests, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do this one. And then it's like, no, you need a 600 iron. And I'm like, oh, no. So I need things, Isaac, all right? So I'm going to make things.
600 iron.
Yeah, exactly. For God's sake.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Oh, but, man.
I can't argue with that. I'm currently working towards Obsidian. There is a quest here in the first quest line, or the second quest line even, to get 8 Obsidian. I don't know. It looks like we can get to the Nether. Placing Obsidian in a doorway shape and hitting it with a flint and steel just makes me feel foolish. Why would I do that? Maybe we can't get to the Nether? I don't know, but my thought process, Nick, is that maybe, just maybe, you should definitely have a compressed hammer for that, my dude.
Yeah,
but
I was going to say, yeah. I noticed that.
There is one in the chest, top right. But my thought process is that maybe the Nether has got more space, potentially.
I mean, hopefully.
Maybe there's.
Is that a thing?
Maybe there's some
unless
room
we
in
go
there?
into the Nether, Isaac, and then the freaking security guards have duped us, and that's also a sphery ball, but just with a ghast in it or something. And he's like the warden or whatever the head is called. Yeah.
Sounds right, man. Sounds right. Could be.
The thing is, we need Obsidian to get to the Nether, but that's like makeable now, no?
Getting there, man.
Well, yeah,
I've got 5 of the 8 Obsidian required. That's what I'm currently doing with all this lava that we have. I feel like we could do with yet more crucibles. Actually, I'm going to make a few more if I can. Do you have the clay on you?
No, I only took out. It's here, Isaac. It's in this. It's in this.
Oh, you and your freaking storage drawers, man.
This is Isaac. It's like worked in reverse. No, I've put this there so that you see it. But it's breaking my heart.
I walk in, I look in the crate, and I'm like, oh, nothing here. And then I walk away when it's right there, my peripheral vision in the top corner of the screen. Gosh,
I only took the amount I needed for making that one crucible. Here we go. Right. Question.
Yes.
Optimal sifting material right now for our current needs. Gravel.
I would assume it's just gravel, because gravel gets us iron, right?
Which is
as
what
well
I
as
need
diamonds,
the
lapis,
most of.
and coal. Yeah, if you just want the iron, then gravel is just the quickest to get because you get it straight from cobblestone.
All right. I'm doing that then.
Sand gets you nothing worth your time right now. It gets you like black quartz and cocoa beans. And then from there, dust gets you like redstone, right?
Okay,
and
which I also don't really need
bone
right now.
meal and gunpowder and glowstone and blaze powder. Yeah, so gravel should do for the time being.
Gravel's second question. Can I sift compressed gravel?
Yes, that's what the heavy sieve over here is for.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, right, cool. Does that heavy sieve
you can sift it directly.
This sieve needs
look at this diamond mesh. Boom.
Oh, right.
Highest tier, Nick. No Spencers. No expenses spared.
No Spencers spared. They're all dead. Isaac.
Oh gosh.
We want to get our sentence. We want to get out of here, man. The sentence is going to get lengthened if you're going to be killing Spencers for our sifting needs. Poor Spencer.
No Spencers spared. Oh man. So I've tripled up our lava gen here. Hopefully we've got. Do you still have those extra servos?
One of them is in the drawer. One of them is in my inventory. I'll put that in a storage crate.
Cool. Okay, so we're getting lava even faster now, which is always good. And then I can do this. I can throw the water back down, and we can get this done.
Isaac.
Ooh.
I notice. I don't know. I assume we've got this as quest rewards. We've got these enchanted books with sieve efficiency, sieve fortune. All these things. Can we not use these in our sieves, Isaac? Can I just bang it right on?
That's not how enchanting has ever worked. You need an enchantment table if you're going to make that. You need an anvil if that's going to work. So we need a lot of iron, right?
I think we can. If we invest, Isaac, we'll get our returns out by combining the sieve with these. Look at the books in here. There's loads. There's all kinds. Efficiency, fortune.
I think you can only put one on each. Well, you could put. I think you can only put one on each. But yeah, you're right. But let's pretend I didn't say enchantment book there, chat. You're right, Nick. if you can get an anvil, you can equip that, and that would increase your odds and whatnot. So
okay, here we go.
Yeah, go for
it. Let's make an anvil.
Okay, I got the obsidian,
right, then.
Which is lovely.
Okay.
So what do I get for this quest? I get this. So it says, in my ongoing efforts to create a better tool, I need new materials. Something hard and mysterious and purple. Definitely purple.
Ooh, you're saucy.
In these enclosed spaces, I don't dare react lava and water like they would inside a volcano, since magma isn't really a good look on me, but I could try to contain the reaction inside one of my stone barrels. Placing obsidian in a doorway shape and hitting it with a flint and steel just makes me feel foolish. Why would I do that? So I assume that we're going to set up a little tiny nether portal here. We have flint, right? Somewhere yes, right here.
Yeah.
Got iron. I think, Nick, I might be able to get us another portal here. I don't know
to hit the nether.
How it's gonna. So like they're telling us to do it like. Hold on. How do I want to do this? Placing obsidian in a doorway shape and hitting it with a flint and steel. I assume it's a tiny portal.
Yeah.
Right?
The way it's
But the tiny portal still needs. Oh no. I see. I understand. It's like this. Right? No.
Hold on, I'm going to turn around.
Why?
I've turned around.
Why?
Isaac!
Why would you do this to me, game?
Good luck with the demolition job. Oh, I've put some gravel in. Oh no, that was a mistake. Wow, GG,
in fairness,
man.
It does say placing obsidian in a doorway shape and hitting it with a flint and steel just makes me feel foolish. Why would I do that?
Yeah, I think what you've done is prove them right, Isaac. Like really right, like extremely right.
Why? Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Okay, this is fine, guys. This is fine.
Can we get some? What's it called, Isaac? Can we get some caffeine derps? Is that a thing? Yeah, there we go. We're getting the sad faces, the head and hands faces. I'm seeing Pepe hands colons. I'm seeing those. So what I've always wanted. There we go. What is it? What's that called? It is a caffeine derp.
Yeah,
it's totally right.
You got it right. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh man. That is obviously, yeah, I know that the making of a portal is a vanilla mechanic. I'm not that bad, chat. I know this is not how you build an obsidian portal to the nether.
Basic vanilla, Isaac.
But that's what it said in the book.
It's telling you not to do it. You silly Billy.
It seemed like it was. I felt like I was being hinted at.
You got duped, bro. You got duped.
Yeah, I got pranked, bro. Just a prank.